Welcome to another video of this and that video. I haven't done one for a while, and I wanted to do a video on this here Planet of the Ape Tommy Burst, the Mattel Tommy Burst machine gun. I received it here over about 3 or 4 weeks ago in the mail, and I bought it off eBay. And the reason I wanted it was because not because of Planet of the Apes, because it has I have a strong memory of this here rifle. When I was a kid, I stole one just like this from a kid down the road that lived down the road when I lived out in the country. My voice is a little froggy. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I stole this rifle off another kid. I was about 10 years old back in 73, 74, and I stole this rifle off of him. I didn't have it. I did not have the rifle in my possession no more than I'd say probably 12 hours. And it was the next morning, the very next day, I went into my room and nobody was around, and I pulled it out from underneath my bed to look at it, to admire my theft. And suddenly there was a argument between my mother and my older brother, and that was in the living room, which was a couple rooms away from the bedroom. And I was ready to stash the gun back underneath my bed, but I figured, well, they're not going to come in here. Well, before you know it, they were in the kitchen, which is right outside our bedroom, and then they proceeded into my bedroom. Well, anyway, Mom and my older brother was in a very heated discussion. I'm not exactly sure what the hell it was about, but Mom was really pissed off. And when she's like that, anything that she can get her hands on, a shoe, a boot, a hanger, you name it, Hot Wheel track, she will beat your ass with it. Well, anyway, my brother had really got her riled up, and the first thing she did was she looked down and she saw me holding this here Planet of the Ape machine gun that I had stolen the day before, and basically she grabbed it out of my hands and started to proceed to bust it over my brother's body, starting to hit him in the head and the back or whatever she could hit him in the ass, and she proceeded to crack his ass with this gun. And as I'm watching, the gun is just breaking into pieces. I mean, just shattering into pieces. And when she was done with it, there was nothing left. And then, I'm sitting there looking, and I'm crying. And I said, Mom, you broke my gun. And she looks at the piece that she's holding in her hand. And I think the last part she was holding on to was the butt. This here stock right here with the Planet of the Apes patch on it. And she says, she looks at it and she says, this ain't yours, you must have stolen it. She said, you better take it back. And I was like, take it back? Are you serious? Take it back. So that was basically the short story of how I stolen and lost a gun in the same day. And I'm going to tell you what, and this is true, I really believe this, that was God's way of showing up and saying, Tim, you're not going to get to keep something that you've stolen. So basically he had my mom destroy it. And that was my way of, that was God's way of showing me that I'm not going to steal something and get away with it. So that's how I see it. So anyway, I bought this here rifle off eBay, paid a pretty penny for it. It did not come with a patch on the stock here, as you see. I made that stock, I made that there patch. I took some snapshots of various sizes. Quickest way I did it. Took some snapshots, and here's like a here we go. Try to get this in here. Here is a larger picture of it. You can see the size is much bigger, and so I took various size pictures. Went down. I don't have a copier. I don't have a printer or anything, so I went down and had it printed. The photos came back, the various sizes. I picked out which one I liked the most, and that's the one I used. That there was the closest size of what would be on the gun. So, and I didn't want to damage the gun, so I stuck it on there with Elmer's, just plain old Elmer's rubber cement. It doesn't damage anything. It peels right off. If you don't like it, you just it peels right off. So I used this here to stick it on there. So I wouldn't use anything else. If you don't want to damage your item, use rubber cement. Okay. The idea with the mask here is that I also purchased the costume of the gorilla costume from Planet of the Apes from the 74, and I plan on casting this here mask, and I don't want to damage the original, and I'm going to put it with the rifle and try to reconstruct the box it comes in. But I don't know how far I'm going to get, because right now I'm working on my garage. And it might be a while before I get to it, but I plan on taking and casting this here mask, and I'm going to put new collars on it. It won't look like this. And then I plan on trying to build make it look as close as I can to the original box it comes in, and just basically have it as a trophy, you know. And I don't know. My mom, she passed away in 2008. I hope she doesn't come back from the grave and destroys it. You know, I mean, but I bought this one. I didn't steal this one. I paid a pretty penny for it, so I didn't steal it, Mom. So, anyway, that's my little story. And just wanted to show the Mattel Tommy Burst machine gun, and yes, it does work. Ratty-tat-tat, it does work. I'll see if I can cock it here for you. And you can hear the sound. There you go. So, but yes, it does work, and I'm not going to wear it out with the ratty-tat-tat. So, anyway, that's my story on the Planet of the Apes rifle. This and that video. Thanks for watching this video. I'll try to get some more out, but I'm working on my garage this summer, and I'm not going to be putting out a lot of videos. And so enjoy. Thank you very much.